gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's session outlook, there's a lot of interesting things happening on the market, and of course from a geopolitical and political perspective. Looking at the dollar again, it fell to a session low on Wednesday after President Donald Trump told Wall Street Journal that he thinks the currency is being too strong. How about that? Now, the flight to safety, of course, underpinned traditional safe haven, like the yen, U.S. treasuries, of course, gold also, and that was on concerns about France presidential elections and, of course, United States relations with Syria and North Korea. That was, of course, the trading, which was largely muted on Wednesday, mostly on the fact that treasury yields were lower. Of course, investors saw no reason to actually look for the currency market at all. Now, despite the fact that the volume was lower yesterday, of course, we saw gold climbing to new highs. We saw the Japanese yen going higher against the dollar. Also, the euro broke higher as well. We're going to talk about this in a few more minutes, but let's have a look at what we have today. Now, we have the initial jobless claims today out of the US continuing as well. Now, this would actually bring some additional volatility ahead of the Easter holidays. Producer price index as well, and of course we're looking at the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index, which is of course a major important news for the Federal Reserve when they're looking to raise interest rates. Let's have a look at the charts here and look at what we are having for today. Looking at the euro versus the dollar, it actually broke higher when I mentioned the news yesterday. Above the 200 exponential moving average, as we can see, the 50s going to make a golden cross here with the 200 somewhere next week, of course. Also, we're looking for some continuous sideways direction, as we can see that it's already made its 100% retracement from the previous downtrend. But of course, it's right now stuck in a sideways direction between 1.060 7 and of course 1.065, which is a very tight range considering the fact that the volume is slightly lower. Of course, volatility could rise later today. British pound, of course, broke above the 125 area. Right now is at 125.55. Key support could be expected at 125, which of course, if it holds, and that's the 50 exponential as we can see down here, that would mean that the trend could be sustained, and a 45-degree trend will of course drive the exchange rate towards 126 in the near term. Looking at the dollar yen, we saw two of our targets achieved yesterday on the yesterday's trading. We saw it falling as low as 108.75. That was our final target was at 108.70, which of course was by far the lowest point that the dollar fell against the yen yesterday. Gold also achieving two of our objectives in yesterday trading, extending from 1278, by far the highest point in the previous session, to extend another $10 higher to 1288. Of course, that was overnight. Crude prices steady on the sidelines, no major expectations over there, but of course we're also looking for the OPEC that is expecting for 1.2 million barrels a day draw from the year of 2018. That of course would of course be a very good thing. However, should they consider to extend the production cut from OPEC and non-OPEC producers, that of course remains to be seen. That's all from the most important of today, and of course I'll see you again next week because tomorrow is Good Friday. See you then. Bye bye.